We're also working with sponsors, and the sponsors, when they're casting a web uploader out and saying, please put your imaging data in the web uploader, they would much rather connect directly to each of you. They'd much rather be able to just connect and monitor. So for example, at Mass General Hospital, Dana-Farber, they're running every trial on this platform, and that means that, already a sponsor could go in and see every single bit of activity, every lesion that's measured, every calculation, every query, every subject that's enrolled, all of the DICOM source data. And so we're really curious from all of you, really, to say it's simply, how much is too much? Like, what would you like to see when you can actually have a sponsor real-time monitor the oversight? So today, Gordon, Liz, and myself, we can see across 5,000 active clinical trials from all therapeutic areas in real time right now. Literally, when the subject is on the reader's work list, we know. When it's signed off, we know. When there's an inquiry, we know. And we're helping manage these reads across a large number of cancer centers, whether it's their in-house readers or external readers. And so when you look at the things on the outside here, from activating protocols, we can work with sponsors. So for example, Pfizer, without working with us, just us working with sites, we have 114 protocols on our platform. And so would you like to have the sponsor say, here's the protocol I've already set up and trusted? Would you rather still read the paper protocol and set it up yourself? Would you like the sponsor to be able to issue queries directly in the imaging system if it's an imaging query? Would you like us to do integrations with CTMS or other systems where we can enter subjects automatically, enter encounters automatically, even do data exports automatically, where as soon as it comes off the scan and it's read-ready data, we can start sending the source DICOM to sponsors. That's actually not even required anymore to have that full step. So that's the premise of the discussion. And if any of these things have really sort of, hit a chord with you, that's what we'd like to know, because we can do these things. We're already working with many of you. We're working with many sponsors. We already do the things in that black ring in real time, but we also want to be sensitive to the fact that we only want to bring forward the connection to sponsors that sites would be willing to adopt. Maybe it's yes to everything, which would be great. But remember, that means in real time, they would see what's going on. So I guess the first question is, has anyone ever had a situation where the sponsor could actually see your clinical trial conduct and do oversight in real time? Yes or no? And then if they did, what are things we should know? So has anyone seen a case like that, or are we truly breaking ground here?
I'm Sarah. I haven't seen it in real time, but my curiosity would be, if they do have access to real time, are they issuing queries every day, all day? My coworker brought up a point, if my scan is delayed, are they going to go in and say, oh, this is supposed to be due, what's wrong? Because that's a bit overbearing in morning as well. So that's one statement. The second one I would have is, if you're working with sponsors, are they interfacing into the database so that they can also maybe data verify what's entered while they're looking at this imaging, or will it still be two separate processes?
What I would say is, as we're building this process, we could customize notifications. So a lot of our systems now and workflows, we have the ability to customize how often do you want to get those notifications. Do you want to get them in a batch daily at 9 a.m. your time at the start of your workday? Do you want to get them every Friday afternoon? Right now, a lot of our workflows, we take those into account of what you want, and each site is honestly different. A lot of them want these notifications 3 times a day, at 8 a.m., noon, and then an evening before the end of the day. So it's, what I would say is, right now we have the ability to customize that, and I would strongly, having worked at a cancer center, I would strongly advise that on what works best for the institution.
I would also say that the vast majority of the queries can be avoided when you have a really good imaging workflow. So if all of your images and all of your lesions and all of your calculations, imagine that even the step where the RADs mark the lesions and someone else has to go do the math and figure out that the wrong lesion was marked, that can't happen because the viewer knows the protocol and knows what was measured previously. So the query rates go down dramatically when you're using something with the black ring here. And then in terms of the sponsors and their visibility, you could have that be where they're just getting their source data and they're just getting your results when you sign off, or you can actually just give them read-only access to the reporting and results in the system. And then literally they could go and answer their own question on why this patient was deemed progressing and find out that, oh, okay, well, the total went down, but they had a new lesion. So you may find, probably would find, that you'll get way fewer queries because they can answer their own questions just by way of going into the tool.
One additional query I used to get all the time at Yale was also missing imaging, because if you're downloading it or getting a CD from your PACS system, you can't see the series. But what our system does is connect directly to your PACS system, and once you put in an order that the images, a request for the images, it pulls over everything automatically from PACS. So that will eliminate all queries that you are missing imaging, that you didn't get one particular scan done, because you're also going to see the priors and what was done at the prior. So that will eliminate a huge chunk of those queries as well.